Chapter 6. When the girls awoke the next morning, they found a basket of freshly baked muffins waiting for them outside the willow tree. Tucked inside the basket was a note from Queen Clarion. The note was written in leaf lettering, the secret fairy alphabet. Tink read it for the girls. "You're to come to the fairy circle this morning," Tink said. "The queen has news." "The fairy circle!" Prilla exclaimed. "It must be something important." After breakfast, Prilla and Tink led the way across the meadow. It was another sparkling day. The sky was robin's egg blue, and the grass smelled fresh with dew. The girls laughed and chatted as they walked. But when they reached a little clearing in the woods, they got quiet. Around a hawthorn tree, a ring of toadstools sprouted from the mossy ground. A hushed feeling hung in the air. The girls could tell it was a magical place. Queen Clarion was seated on a snow-white toadstool. On either side of her sat a fairy. "This is Rain, a weather talent fairy," said Queen Clarion, introducing the fairy on her left. "Rain knows all there is to know about the weather of Neverland. And this is Sky, a seeing talent." Queen Clarion nodded to the other fairy. "Sky can see things the rest of us can't. She and Rain have news about how you came to Neverland." Rain stepped forward. "A southern puff was bellowing," she said. "Cold high wilds drove the isle mainlandish." "What she means," Sky broke in, "is that we think Neverland rode the waves all the way to your home." "Waves? You mean like the ocean?" asked Kate. Sky nodded. "Well, that's impossible," said Mia. "We don't live near an ocean." "Nothing's impossible," Sky said. "The island does what it wants. We think it came so close to your world that it only took the tiniest tug to bring you here." "My blink!" Prilla realized. "Exactly," said Sky. "I want to show you something." From behind a toadstool she dragged out an old pair of spectacles. The lenses were foggy. The wire rims were bent. The glasses clearly had seen much better days. "Glasses?" asked Kate. She had been expecting something more exciting. "I found these washed up on the beach one day," Sky explained. "I fixed them with a little fairy magic. Step inside the fairy circle and try them on." As usual, Kate stepped forward first. She stood in the middle of the ring of toadstools. She put on the glasses. Instead of seeing the forest in front of her, she saw a familiar front door. "I can see my house!" she cried. The other girls tried the glasses too. They all saw their own homes. "But why does it look so misty?" Lainey asked. "The glasses tell how close to the mainland you are. The farther away you are, the harder it is to see," Sky said. "When will we be close again?" Mia asked. Rain held up something that looked like a pinwheel. It spun in the breeze. "Elephant's running north," she said, watching the wheel spin. "Could be as soon as suntwixt." "What she means," Sky said, "is that it might be very soon. Between the next sunrise and sunset, in fact." When the girls looked puzzled, she added, "Prilla can blink you home tomorrow." "Tomorrow?" Tink said, perking up. That meant her days of clumsy sitting were almost over. She could go back to her workshop. Tink couldn't help herself. She clicked her heels with joy. Kate looked around at her friends. Their unhappy faces mirrored what she was feeling. "But we just got here," she said. "Do we have to leave already?" "It might be your only chance," said Sky. "We don't know when Neverland will drift that way again." "Sky and Rain, you've been very helpful," Queen Clarion told them. The two fairies nodded to the queen. Then they flew away. As the girls left the fairy circle, Kate felt as if she might cry. "It's not fair," she thought. "We haven't even had an adventure yet." "Well, what would you like to do on your last day in Pixie Hollow?" Prilla asked. She tried to make her voice light, though she felt as sad as the girls did. She was sorry to see them go so soon. "We could go blueberry picking, or leaf boat racing, or maybe wild mushroom hunting." "Flying," Kate said. She hadn't even known she was going to say it. The word popped out of her mouth, but once it had, she knew it with all her heart. "I want to fly." "Yes," Mia agreed, her face brightening. "I want to fly too," said Lainey. "Me three," said Gabby. "Gabby, you're too little," Mia began, but Gabby gave her such a glare that Mia shut her mouth. "We want to learn to fly," Kate repeated. "All of us." Prilla looked at Tink, who shrugged. "I don't see why not," Tink said. "I'll ask if Terrence can spare some fairy dust." All the girls cheered. Kate cheered loudest of all because a plan was starting to form in her mind. It was a crazy, brilliant plan. A plan for returning to Neverland.